I'm going to do a daily vlog to keep you updated on how everything's going and what we're up to. I'm here in Edinburgh at the moment because I've been spending the weekend here, so I'm heading back on the train later. I've got my laptop ready to do some work, so because it's a 7-day countdown, the most important thing now is to sell all the tickets. So I'm going to start going heavy on social media, tweeting and Facebooking. I'm also going to email the performers, make sure they get all excited, get them to start inviting their friends and selling tickets. And we've also heard from Tesco's earlier, so I'm going to call her back later and make sure we get some backpacking dates sorted for this week so we can do our last little bit of fundraising. So all's going well so far. So it's funny how in a day a lot can change, because earlier on I was saying everything's running smoothly, but a few hours later we found out we had to order the food, and we haven't really sold many tickets at the moment, so we have absolutely no idea of how many people are going to want food. So we've had to take a complete stab in the dark at that, and we hope that we're not going to lose any money. One positive, I managed to secure backpacking for tomorrow night and Thursday night, and the woman told me that on a good night you can raise up to £300, so we're not going to get our hopes up too much, but I think that we will get a little bit extra for this, and hopefully that will mean that we'll be able to earn a little bit extra for the charity. Feeling a little bit stressed out right now about ticket sales, but I think that because it is more of a bit of a student event, that people will buy tickets a bit later on anyway, like a bit closer to the date. So just going to keep my fingers crossed, and hope that by Thursday we've sold the majority of the tickets. So 6 days to go, and today has been a very successful day. We have met with the venue just to meet their venue manager and go through everything, make sure everything was okay and all set, and then ask if the last few questions. We have also done our first backpack at Tesco's, which was uber successful, and we raised £310. So we are going to be now on the mission this week to go out and get decorations and everything for the last touches for the event. And we also sold about 10 tickets, I think, so all in all, a successful day. 5 days to go, and unfortunately not everything stops for this event to happen. So this morning I'm going to be cracking on with a bit of other uni work, so I don't get behind on that. But I have plans to meet with a few people later to give them some tickets. They messaged me on Facebook asking to meet to get tickets, so that's quite exciting. And we are also meeting as a group later to sort out our event folder and get that up to date as much as we can, so that that's ready for after the event. I think that's it for today, but I'll keep you posted if anything changes. I've just made these little triangles of leaflets. I'm just going to distribute these around on the tables of Stoddart now. A little bit of sneaky advertising. So 4 days to go now, time's going really fast. I have just spent the first hour of my morning printing things for the document file, and we're about to go and meet Mark to get that checked with him. We decided that we would check the risk assessments, the health and safety and fire assessments that the venue sent us, and we discovered blank templates. And our tutor really needs to see them for the event to go ahead, so we have been passed through person to person on the phone trying to get hold of these documents. The venue claimed to not have the documents complete, which basically means, well, in our understanding it means that they are breaking some kind of laws because they should have these documents to hand at the venue. We're in a bit of a predicament at the moment where we're waiting for our tutors to get back to us, and we're waiting for the venue to get back to us. We have to go backpacking in about 45 minutes, so we don't have much time, and so we are drowning our sorrows in biscuits. I didn't take my camera to the backpacking again, but I've just got back and it was much quieter than Tuesday, so we knew we hadn't done as well, but we did better than we thought. We just counted it up and we have raised another £186.60p. So yeah, it's pretty good, pretty successful. Just got the worry about the whole documents, the risk assessments and stuff now, so that's going to be a challenge of tomorrow. I'm also going to pop into the roast and see how many tickets have been sold there, so fingers crossed. For today, I think that's it really. I'm just starting to learn the ups and downs of organising an event. Literally my vlogs have been, today's really good, and then oh my god it's a nightmare, and then it's good again, and then it's a nightmare. But it's fun and games. So I'm afraid for me today, this morning, is mainly concentrated on my dissertation. I've got a meeting with my tutor at lunchtime, so I'm off to the library now to do some more of that. But the live event has by no means been abandoned. We are off to the charity later to pick up some posters that they want us to put up at the venue on the night, and we're also still chasing the risk assessment documents, so I feel there'll be a lot of phone calls and emails that will run along through the day. Today for me was a bit of a break, and my family came to take me out for lunch, so I didn't film, but here's a picture of my beautiful grandma enjoying her pudding. It's one day to go to the event. I am getting super excited. I feel like we're really prepared because there's no panics at the moment, although I do think tomorrow will be a panic, run around, last minute gathering of everything. So I'm just going to enjoy this moment of no panic while I can. We don't have a lot to do today apart from ring the venue and confirm the last minute pie orders. We're going to wrap up some of the raffle prizes and prepare some of them, but we're kind of leaving a lot of that stuff till tomorrow because we don't know what it's going to be like when we get to the venue. Yesterday Fiona went out and bought loads of decorations, which is brilliant. Some of them look great, so I will put a picture up of them now. So for today I think that I'm just going to do a last few minute bits on the event folder, confirm some of them things, get some of it printed and get that done as much as possible so that there's not a lot to do to it after. It's only 9:30, but I'm going to get an early night and be all set for the busy day tomorrow. We've just sort of made this little complete draft of the basics of what we're going to do tomorrow. One negative is we have received an email from one of the performers who has cancelled on us. Not great the day before the event, but luckily Georgie had someone message her earlier asking if they could be part of the event, so we've dropped them an email back saying if you're still interested, get back to us. Luckily that won't be too much of an issue. If they can replace that person, then we can get that sorted tomorrow. That's fine. I am a bag of nerves, but I'm also super excited. Just want to get a good night's sleep and enjoy the calm before the storm.